energy drinks when you've got KFI.
Los Angeles.
Hey, John and Ken show. Welcome to the sideshow.
Now, you are a carnival barker.
That's right. We're your friendly neighborhood carnival barkers, John and Ken. And
a stunning moment this morning when Obama actually stood in front of the media and announced that they had posted the long form of his certificate of live birth in Hawaii.
There you go. An
issue that was big during the 2008 campaign, but Donald Trump has resurrected it as we head into the 2012 race.
Never really got away, and the poll this week said only 38% of Americans said they were certain that Obama was born in the United States. Orly Taitz has filed a number of lawsuits connected to this issue. She runs dental clinics in Orange County. She lives in Laguna Niguel. She's a lawyer. And I was just looking up her Wikipedia site here.
Probably pretty long.
Yeah, it is quite long. I mean, she's
been badgering the courts over this issue for quite a while now.
She
would be the most well-known person here in Southern California on the birther issue, for sure.
And what she's done is she's represented people who claim that Obama isn't ineligible to be president. For example, she represented a Stephen Cook, a major in the U.S. Army Reserve, who challenged his order to be deployed to Afghanistan because he claimed Obama is not a legitimate president.
Yeah.
You see, it's those kind of lawsuits you file on behalf of other people who had some reason to object to Obama's existence as president.
Well, let's see how she feels about today's event. Let's get Orly Taitz back on the John and Ken show here.
Orly, welcome to John and Ken. How are you?
Great, thank you. That's really exciting.
Did Donald Trump ever talk to you about any of this?
Well, I didn't talk to him personally, but I talked to two of his assistants. I forwarded all the information. I know he got the information. And as a matter of fact, a couple of Tea Party leaders that I'm working with traveled to his headquarters at Trump Tower, met with him, and he did say that he got all the information, not only in regards to the birth certificate, but mainly what now is coming, and we have a court hearing on Monday. Obama's
Did you contact Trump's people out of the blue, or did they contact you?
No, I sent them the information.
But who asked for it?
But after you heard him talking about it, you did that?
First time when he was asked about it, yes, I sent the information, so he did receive it. And I'm really questioning the timing. Why did Obama release this document today? Well, first of all, it is a step in the right direction, and it feels like
a step in the right direction. Wait a second, this has got to be the last step. This is the detailed birth certificate.
It's not going to do anything else.
There isn't anything else.
Are you joking? Seriously? No.
I'm not joking. Seriously, this is the detailed birth certificate. There isn't another document that would be any clearer.
Okay. Well, let me answer. If you don't let people speak, then your audience will not get any information, and that's important. And they can, they can go on my website, orlytaitz.com.
What could be better?
Well, you have to be concise in your answers, Orly, or we will talk over you.
Okay.
What could be more definitive than the long form certificate of live birth from the state of Hawaii? What else is there?
The evidence of Social Security fraud. His selected service certificate shows him using a Connecticut Social Security number that was never issued to him.
Well, wait, that's a different issue, isn't it, than whether or not he was born in Hawaii?
Well, it is related, because if he was born in this country, he has a valid birth certificate. Why did he need to resort to using a Social Security number that was never released to them? Do you have an answer to that?
I don't know anything about a Social Security number, and I don't want to go down a rabbit hole here. What I want to know is, Since we now have the short form certificate, the long form certificate, you have at least two newspapers published that week that announced that Barack Hussein Obama was born in this particular hospital, Kapiolani Maternity Hospital. There isn't any other possible documentation. You could make issues of why he did this, that, and the other thing later on in his life, but we're talking what happened on August 4th of 1961 in this hospital, and this is absolutely definitive proof that Obama came out of his mother's belly on that day.
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii!
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Because A, nobody has seen those newspaper articles. B, when you look at this...
I have! They're on the internet!
No, you saw...
the Honolulu Advertiser is one of the... I read them myself.
It looked like microfiche from a library.
No. No. It's just a computer image that was made from microfiche copy from a newspaper that nobody found. Nobody has found.
Well, who would have the August 4th, 1961 Honolulu Advertiser? People throw out their newspapers, and the records are stored in libraries.
That's how it's
the
done.
old way was microfiche, and now it's done on computers. But that's it. That's the best you can get.
No. You can find actual newspapers in the libraries, in National Archives. Absolutely.
Well, you can't. I guess nobody has found that one.
So
Well, look. Let me tell you. During Watergate, when Nixon came out and said, "Here, I provided definitive proof that everything was kosher, everything was right," when he released the tapes, and I have more important things to do. And sure enough, when people started studying those Watergate tapes, they saw that he erased some of the information, and it really...
Yeah, but those were hours, those were hundreds of hours of tapes. This is just one sheet of paper. There's nothing else to find. There's no associated scandal with this.
John, would you let me answer?
Well,
no,
I'm trying to figure out why you're so obsessed with this. So he was born in Hawaii. Well, why can't you accept that? I mean, you can bitch about all his policies, till the day you die. That's fine. But why do you obsess on this birth thing?
Because if anybody else would be using a social security number that was not issued to him, he would be sitting in prison. Why is the person who has supposedly a valid birth certificate? Why did he need to use a social security number?
Would you stop at the social security number? Stop it.
All right. So what you're saying is that this thing put out today could be fabricated. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
What I'm saying that just like Watergate tapes had to be analyzed, what he provided needs to be analyzed.
Can I ask you a question? If Obama was actually born in Kenya, how the hell would his mother and father know to send the birth announcement to the Honolulu newspapers that week? Why would they do that? Why would they pick Honolulu, the Honolulu Advertiser, to send the birth notice?
Let me explain. I was on CNN. I just explained it.
And besides, since the mother's an American citizen anyway, that automatically would make Obama an American citizen. So it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, because in 1952, according to the immigration laws, if the child was born outside the country, he's not considered to be a natural-born citizen. He can get his citizenship.
Oh, no, you know what? Wait. Hold on a second. John McCain was born outside the country, so stop it.
No.
He was born in Panama. Yeah, he was.
Okay, why are you yelling?
You know what? Is it possible, Orly, that you're insane? And maybe this is the bottom line, is you have a brain disorder? That you have an obsessive-compulsive brain disorder that you can't let go of this issue. That it really has to do with your chemicals in your head being all screwed up and your brain wiring misfiring all the time. Maybe that's the story, that Orly Taitz is insane. Maybe that should be across the top of the LA Times tomorrow instead of Obama reveals birth certificate. The headline should be Orly Taitz is insane. She can't accept Obama was born in Hawaii.
That's what they said during Watergate, that people who are investigating...
This has nothing to do with Watergate. Stop bringing up Watergate. Stop bringing up Social Security numbers. I'm talking about the damn birth certificate. We got 2 birth certificates and 2 newspaper articles. And that's where they lived, and that's where he was born.
When people will listen to this interview, they will know that you are insane because you are yelling and screaming like an insane lunatic.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you come down? Well,
but I believe that Obama was born in Hawaii.
Why don't you come here and pull his teeth?
Well, maybe I should talk to Ken because you are rating like
Good, talk to Ken. I'm done.
Okay.
I understand you also had a problem with the word African on this certificate.
Absolutely, and I'm not the only one. If you look at the census information, in those years they did not use the term African. And I would like to use.
But his father was born in Kenya. What else would they write?
Because in those years, when they wrote race, African is not a race. They wrote either black or white or Asian. The word African was not a word that was even available to them to put down as a race. So that was wrong. The name of the hospital is wrong. The address is wrong. This is until 1978. The hospital was called Kapiolani Hospital for Women and Children. Only in 1978 they changed the name of the hospital, and now it is called Kapiolani, I think, Gynecological Hospital. So why would a birth certificate issued in 1961 have the name of the hospital that didn't exist until 1978?
It did too exist. What are you talking about? It existed. It was
No,
there.
you-
People who
Okay,
worked
let's
there
talk to the
remember
same
him
one.
being born.
Okay.
What do
Let me
you
talk-
make stuff up. You make
No,
stuff up. Either
no,
you're crazy
no.
or you're a liar. I think you're crazy. I actually think you're
Okay.
one of the looniest persons I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, who's loony now? Look how you're yelling. I'm bringing facts. First of all, the name of the hospital in those years was Kapiolani Hospital for Women and Children. And only in 1978 they changed the name, and now it's called
No, you're wrong. Yeah, I got it right here.
All right, on the birth certificate it says
Kapiolani
Kapiolani Maternity and Gynecological Hospital.
a predecessor of the Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children. They changed the name years after Obama was born. See, the stuff you're saying is the opposite of the truth. Everything you're saying is wrong. It's like telling me that night is day and day is night. And you say it over and over again, and you say it with authority, and it sounds like you know what you're talking about, but you don't. I have no idea if you're the biggest liar in history or the biggest lunatic in history, but it's one of the two. Okay? Listen to me.
Okay.
What you're
History?
saying is
Okay,
wrong.
let me talk to the
Every
same
judge
person.
has thrown out all of your
We
cases.
have to take a break.
Can you say, can you come down?
All right, Orly, thanks for coming on.
Go.
John has to go lie down.
I'm back when you're under your medication.
He has the anger vapors. The toll-free... No, I'm not going to bother. When we come back, we'll play what Donald Trump had to say in his gleeful moment.
Is it possible that you're just insane? Why is that not considered?
But you know what? Anytime you call her, she'll come back on.
Oh, I know. Oh, she'd be on next hour if we asked her. Jesus. John and Ken, KFI AM 640.